Hello everyone, my name is Rajesh Kumar and I'm your Devops SRE DevSecOps coach. So today I'm going to teach you uh, modules. Can you see my screen, right?
Yes.
So what is modules? So I'll give you a little bit of background, small background, so you'll understand better way. Module is nothing but a directory, simple way, okay? A directory which contain TF files, which you know, and then TFVAR files, okay? Then you will say, Rajesh, if it is a directory which contains TF files and TF file, that means I have written, right? Right? Last time also you have written that modules, correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
So yes, that you have written. So first day itself or any time when you create a program and in a directory you have a TF files and var files, that is a module. But you know what? We call it root module. That was a module only, but we
Okay.
call it root module.
Mm-hmm.
But then you'll say, Rajesh, then why we are covering this topic? Because we have covered. So basically here I'm teaching you techniques how to manage. See, here you have a 2000 resources. Is it good? Not good. So what do we do? So we create a child module. So here module 1 for, let's say, named with, let's say, EC2. Module 2, this is directory. And here let's say VPC module, something like that. So here you will create this directory, subdirectory basically. Okay, and in this directory again you will have a TF file. Yes, again TF file and TF var files. TF var file. In each module you will have a this one. Now the thing is, this here you have 2000 resources. Now what you can do, here you have, let's say, 700 resources just for example. Okay, and this you have a 700 resources here and then 700 resources here. Now this is not 2000. Now three lines, but here you are calling module 1, module 2, module 3.
Oh,
Are you
okay.
understanding?
Yeah.
What is this? This is nothing but the management techniques. For what?
Mm-hmm.
Managing the code. Simple. Understood now?
Yeah.
That's all. So this is the module. So here,
Mm-hmm.
this is what I'm talking about in a nutshell, in a little bit detailed way. So Terraform modules, reusable, composable, battle tested. Now reusable means you can use this module many other places because this module will do EC2 work only. This module will do the VPC work only. This module will do the GitHub work only. So that way this module you can use it other places also. So
Mm.
getting my point. So
Okay.
other projects also want get use this functionality. It's
Mm-hmm.
reusable.
Okay.
Composable means you see that I created a child module, child module, child module. You can create one
Mm-hmm.
more modules here and composed as per your you know
Mm-hmm.
design. Getting my points.
Mm-hmm.
Now, second thing is battle tested. Battle tested means what? So guys, let me ask you one thing. See, whatever we do to create infrastructure, let's say go to the AWS. What do you do? Create a VPC. You go to the Azure, create a VPC.
Mm-hmm.
EC2. You create a VM on AWS, create Azure, you create a VM on Azure. So these are the typical work which we do. It's not something only I am doing. Millions of people have done it. Correct now? Millions of people
Mm-hmm.
have done it. What has happened, modules, most of the modules has been developed actually. The common module.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the modules has been developed and that development has happened with the best practices and millions of people have used it. So
Mm-hmm.
here when I say battle tested means you can use that module in your projects
Mm-hmm.
also, correct?
Okay.
Because millions of people have used it, they trust that module, so you should
Mm-hmm.
also trust, correct now?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So now the question you will say, Rajesh, okay, where the modules are there? Just put it in a Google Terraform modules, and here you see, not this one, wrong place.
Oh, okay.
go to the registry dot this one. Click on this registry, and here you see browse modules. Earlier we had a 3000 providers, I guess. Now
Mm-hmm.
you see the how many modules you have. Look at this. Last month I checked, I remember 12,000, I guess.
Oh, okay.
14,000. So
Mm-hmm.
now you want to set up a VPC. So here is a code for VPC. Just use this module. So this was a battle tested, written by community
Okay.
or the AWS
Mm-hmm.
itself, and you can just go ahead and use the code and run it. No need to write this code. So that is what
What is
exactly.
I just I mean there are some codes in the documentation also in the registry. If you will go like per resource base. So are they different from these modules, or I mean there is a it is being provided that how you can write the module, but
Ha. So here the question you should ask, Rajesh, first how to create a module.
mm-hmm,
Okay,
mm-hmm,
that I'll teach you how to use a module.
mm-hmm,
And then if you create your own module and create your own use your own module, how to use others module, because by the time you'll understand what is module. And I said module
mm-hmm,
is nothing but the TF files and bar files, right?
yeah, okay,
So this I'll show you. Okay, so now what is a module? So reusable, composable, battle tested. That's a Terraform module. So let's just understand the problems in a simple way. Your project is code complete and it's time to deploy. What to do? Maybe AWS, Azure, whatever you want to. What to do? Log into AWS, and then what to do? Okay, spend some time document reading all this thing, blah blah blah, and then you got the EC2 running, means VMs running, server running. What to do? Now you want to HA, you want to add HA, so you will create a VMs on the cross the multiple edges availability zone, right? And then you will have a load balancer added. Okay, so what you did, you created a EC2 instance, but not in one region, three zone availability zone, and also you added a one ELB, mean load balancer. But again you need to have a storage, so you attach the EBS also, another service, then RDS also, database service. Now you need a some files to be stored, so S3 bucket you need now. Now you want to enable the monitoring, so CloudWatch you enable it. Then probably you want to create your own VPC, subnet, route table, NAT gateway, and then you have to do the DNS entries. And then certificate security is very important, so SSL, TLS, KMS, decrypt, encrypt services. And then once you set up one environment, you have to create another environment, again manual work, correct?
yeah, yeah,
So these are the kind of pain. So see, there's so many services you use it, and again multiple environment you have it. So these are the kind of pain, and so many tools, and over the period
mm-hmm,
of time you get frustrated. What to do?
mm-hmm,
That is where we we have some solution which I'll discuss in some time. But you know what? But not
mm-hmm,
only this, AWS itself, 1,000 new releases is there. So even though if you automate everything, you have to maintain lifetime all these new releases.
mm-hmm,
Terraform, every week we have a two releases. Are you going to maintain all this work, all the resources code yourself? What about if you outsource to the community? You will
mm-hmm,
not do alone. Everyone will do. Whole world will work together. So it'll be
mm-hmm,
easy for us, right? Correct, huh?
okay,
Correct. So
mm-hmm,
again, on top of that, you have a security vulnerabilities every day. So are you going to modify the code every day? So there's a too much of work. So
mm-hmm,
what is a better way to deploy and manage an infrastructure? That is a Terraform module. So what is a Terraform module?
mm-hmm,
So Terraform module is is a is a directory which has a TF files and TF vars, and this directory you create a module for each and every functionality. So here if you see that you wanted to create a Terraform module for each and everything, and then you deploy in one go. So how do you do that? Let me show you the demo for that. So mm, demo for that. Here Terraform. Okay. So here first thing, main.tf. main.tf. Name can be anything which I said. Done. Now here I'll create one directory, mod1. There's another module which I created, a mod2, and another module which I created, mod3. Okay, so here mod1, mod2, mod3. Again, focus on the documents. This is a TF files and all. So let me say mod1, which will have a main.tf, and here also main.tf, here also main.tf, and all. Now all this main.tf will do. So let me do one thing. Let me, I'm using my code, Terraform AC2. So here, this is a one code. You can write over more resources, but just for demo, one is sufficient. Got it, right? Hello? Got it, right?
Yeah.
Now, here, so this one resources, just for demo, and region, entry to macro. That's all. So now what I am going to do, this is one module, okay? Assume this is the second module. Here you have, and third module, I don't want anything right now. So two modules. You can have a more files, more resources, more variables. You know that second session I did it. Now what to do? How do we call these modules? So here in this here, you're going to copy paste Terraform module. It will be faster and easier. Terraform module here, this one. And here I'm just copying that module, this one, local module. So here you have module. What is the directory for module? This is the mod1, mod first, something like this. This is the module second. Name can be anything, and the real location is mod1, mod2. So here mod1, mod, mod1, mod2. Third module I don't want to call it. Done. See that same thing I said, right? Module is nothing but the Terraform files. It can be child module. Each module you have
Mhm.
their own file and so on.
Okay.
And you are calling to this module. Done. So now one providers.tf you need it, right? So let me call this provider.tf here. So here providers.tf, providers.tf. Now here this you know that what I'm doing. So go to AWS provider here and copying this. Done. Now authentications you need. So you know what I'll do. All this thing I have already covered here. Correct now? Here done. Done. So what is the region? So I'm working on the region which is US East 1A. The what is the key? So key I will generate it in front of you. So this is the key and this is the secret. Done guys. Now this is a module, nothing great. Command what you should run. So first thing Terraform init and see module 1 in module 2 and AWS. Now, if you want to run only one module, specify. Only two modules, specify. Comment it out which you don't want to run it. So done. After that, Terraform init. So it should create a done, right? Plan. You should create two resources because each of the sub module here one resources. Correct now?
Just one question. Don't we need to run the Terraform format command every time to check, I mean, if a written code is correct or not?
Best practices. That's the best practices. You
Okay,
should
and
run this.
okay,
You should run
and
this
that
to check that your code is correct or not.
code, I mean, it will tell you the indentation there with the Terraform format, or I mean,
No,
it
there is no
will.
indentation problem in this. The
Mhm.
format whether is correct, that curly braces and all, the type of data
Okay.
and all. So
Okay.
like that.
Okay.
See here, two resources. Now see, just imagine this two module here you have 500 resources, 500. I mean, let's say you have a total 100 resources. So 50-50. You can add more modules as per the specifications as per your design. So you can customize
Mm.
what you want to create in module 1 and module 2. Got it? So
Yeah.
this is the way you can create your own module.
Mm-hmm.
Now you'll say, Rajesh, I don't want to write a code, but I want to use the module written by someone else.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go and check it out. So here I will go to website, go to the modules, and here thousands of modules you have. Let's say what you want. I am a VPC. So here what you should do, you should read this module and copy this. This is the parameter you are passing to the modules here. See that this module, see this is a local module. This is the remote module because this pending will happen, like this path will be added automatically by Terraform. Okay, so this is the their
Okay.
module. These are the variables you're passing because this module required this input. So
Okay.
here,
Mm-hmm.
correct, these are the input. When you create a go and create a VPC, you'll have to provide this input. Now this I have to change it. So here,
Are this the
uh,
best practice to use these modules directly, because I mean you are using directly the code from their repositories?
yes, yes,
So
battle tested. I said no. Remember that
mm-hmm.
how many, see, I'll tell you in a very simple way. There is one code which you have written and only you are using. And
Mm-hmm.
there is another code which community have written and millions of people are using. Which code is better? Which code will be better? Look at this.
Yeah, yeah, obvious. Yeah,
Got
obviously.
it?
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. It's
Mm-hmm.
a sharing, it's a community work. So here you see the
Okay.
number of downloads, number of month, year, and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
How you want to see the contributor, how many people have contributed? So go to the GitHub. Where is that? It's here. See that how many people have contributed. Here you see 12 people are working on this small code actually. And how
Mm-hmm.
many bugs has been solved in the last, you see here, total 500 bugs is solved. You look at this. 10 is open. So can you become a 12 people? No, right?
Mm-hmm.
Correct now?
Okay.
So look at this here. So this is the and now look at this. This is the module, and here this is your main.tf output. This you know that I understand this all this stuff.
Yeah, yeah. So,
Okay, so now you see that I have added the new module VPC. I changed the ages and all because as per my reason, and now I will init one more time. So if you add a module, you have to init one more time. Terraform init and
one more question here, like if we are using the modules which are pre-written, we need to use them as it is. Whatever is written there, we can just change the values there. But in case if we want to add some more
customize.
options,
Who's
yeah.
stopping you?
So,
Who's stopping you? Let me ask you. This is
mm-hmm,
the file you have written. This is the
mm-hmm,
file you have access, right? You can modify,
mm-hmm,
download and modify and use it. Who's stopping you? No one.
okay,
Correct now?
okay, mm-hmm,
So it's just see same variables which I showed you. You see that
mm-hmm,
my output, all this thing. And here you have resources under the main.tf. Look at this. There's so many resources for this. This is the resource one. You can modify all this code. Correct now?
okay, mm-hmm, okay.
Okay, so that is done. Now let me, I have installed the init. When you install the new module, add a new module, you have to init. Now plan. Now remember that I have not written even one line of code. Now how many resources I can create?
As when I mean currently
Look at this. Now it will come. Plan I have already run. It will come.
only one, the one which you have added, right?
But here I have one resources, and here I want to see in this module how many resources you have.
Okay.
Wait for it. It will come. My system Windows is slow a little bit. See here, 34 resources. Without writing even a single line of code, you are deploying entire BPC, one of the best code ever you can find. Got it?
Okay.
So now
Mm-hmm.
you know that apply and destroy, that's you know very well. Apply
Mm-hmm.
and destroy. That's all. So this is the module. So module, again I'm repeating in a nutshell. Module is basically nothing but a directory which has a tier files and tier bars. So that way your this one is also root module. This directory Terraform module directory is a module, but it's a root module. But you can organize all the other codes in the child module. So directory, tier files, tier bars, and those resources, and you can call the resources using this, like
Mm,
this, and
uh,
get it done.
okay. How can we use the output from this module into the another one? Like we need some values which would be
That is a very
used.
Ah, very good question. That's the very questions. So take the output from one module, put it in other modules. How? So Terraform output from one module to another module. How can we do that? DevOps code. And here, how to use one module variables in another. And
Mhm,
here I'll show you this code. This is the, see here, look at this. Here's one module, Kafka. Sorry,
mhm,
one module Kafka, another module CloudWatch. How can you use
okay,
the output from Kafka in CloudWatch? So see here,
mm,
this is a old style. Just write a module dot Kafka, which is Kafka, and that output variable whichever you want to use it. Got it?
mhm, mhm. Okay, module dot
This is this
Kafka.
this is the old style.
Okay, just in the bracket
For
module dot Kafka dot instance slash.
yeah,
Yeah, okay,
yeah.
okay.
Others nowadays it'll be easier if you use Bard and all. Don't use this one. What to say for Terraform? Don't use Chat GPT because older data.
Mhm,
2021 data. So a lot of changes has happened in the 2 years. So again, you see the old code and all. So put it up here, and here you have. So there is one module web server, there is one module database, and here you see module dot web server, and this is the value which you are output values. Got it?
okay. I have a question like in the naming convention or something, if we are using two values from the variable format, so can we write without that dollar sign in the bracket? Like if we
Ha
are
ha.
providing the name
I repeat.
without the
I've told you
like
so many times. Dollar
mhm.
sign is a older ways to do that. That's the reason I use the Bard, not a Chat GPT. Dollar
No,
is
like
the older.
okay, just for an example, if I need to name some module based on the resource group which is being provided in the var file, so var dot resource group, and again I need to append based on the environment. So dash var dot environment, or do I need to put something because how it will read two times var there?
Okay, so here understand this way. When I say understand this way, when
Mhm,
you run this module, okay, when
mhm.
you run the module, output of this module will be in a state file. So this one, what you see is nothing but the output from the state file, not the variable.
Okay.
Okay, so here if you see that, let me tell you here. This is one module run.
Mhm,
Now this
mhm,
is the state file. If you remember the output variable, and which
mhm.
it got renamed with output here. and then you are
Okay.
using this one. But if you directly
Okay.
want to use it module dot that one and this
Mm.
variable directly also, you can use it. No need to middleman and all. Correct now?
Okay.
And remember, the name of the variable
Mm-hmm.
has no relationship with the name of the resources, has no relationship with the name of the output variable, has no relationship with the name of the module. All are can be same also. No problem.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Any questions so far?
No.
Have any issues with our channel membership, you can drop an email to us at contact@devopschool.com, or you can also unsubscribe from channel membership anytime if you don't want to continue or did not like the video. Please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment any of your doubts and queries. We will reply to them at the earliest. Thanks for watching.